RIT takes a trip every year, and we hadn't really looked close to the U.S. before. But this time, especially with the pandemic, we really wanted to find a place that we knew we could travel safely. And with the expertise of Austral Group, we found Panama to be just such a place. Panama was doing very well with the pandemic. Vaccine rates were on the rise, they were controlling it, and the population was supportive of wearing masks, and things seemed to be much better. Plus, there's always the interesting aspect of Panama itself, with the Panama Canal and the free trade zones, so it really hit on all circuits we were looking for.
So there was a lot of risk assessment that went into the process. We had multiple planning meetings with Austral Group, obviously, throughout the process, where we really were just looking at the entire spectrum of travel to these countries. So what are the restrictions going to be when we arrive? What are quarantine restrictions? What are entry restrictions? And based on that, Panama really seemed to be the best option for us in terms of the most normal type trip we could have while we were here, and really able to take advantage of most of what Panama offers without missing out on much. And like I said, Austral Group was really just instrumental in getting that data that we wouldn't have maybe been able to find on our own. So altogether, it's been really, it's been an amazing experience.
With my nursing background, I'm well aware of kind of what the pandemic and some of the consequences of not being safe and protecting yourself. And so to me, this is, there's some risk involved in taking this trip, but I'm glad I did it. Panama is amazing, it's beautiful. The people are wonderful. My favorite dish was at the fish market when we visited there near Casco Viejo. It was, we had ceviche there. I went with my teammates. It was delicious. The one with octopus was my favorite.
We've been doing trips for 28 or 29 years now, and this ranks among some of the best trips we've had. We really had a great experience. The students got a lot out of this. They got to experience all the things we hoped for, being a part of the culture, tasting the culture, being in it. They spent the first part of the first day exploring in their teams and finding things that they had to identify and find. That gets them into the culture right away. And then we had busy sessions every day. Visiting the indigenous village we went to, the class was overwhelmed. They couldn't believe how powerful that was. Taking the catamaran ride and spending time together, the time we got with each other was valuable, let alone the time we got exploring and diving into the culture. So it was a really good experience overall. Thank you to Austral Group, thank you to Panama.
Despite the fun we're having, we have to be honest and realize that we are still facing a pandemic. We're still dealing with that. And that being said, we had to do things a little bit different, but we did it together. We're here together, we're eating together, we're experiencing this culture together. So if I could leave you with anything, it's probably togetherness. That was the highlight of my trip.